Hey everyone, welcome back to English Glow Up, the podcast that makes your English cleaner, sharper, and more confident. I'm Amy.
And I'm Jake. So happy to be here with you all today.
Jake, real question. Have you ever walked into a supermarket in an English speaking country or watched a YouTube video about shopping and just completely blanked on the words?
Oh, absolutely. Last month, I was at a big supermarket here, and I could not remember the word for the thing you push around with your groceries in it. I just stood there pointing. Yeah.
Huh? What did you say?
I said, the big basket with wheels, and the employee looked at me like, "Are you okay?"
That is so real, and that is exactly what we are fixing today. Because the supermarket is one of the most important places to know English. You go there every single week, maybe more. And today we are going to make sure you feel completely at home there in English.
Yes, I'm ready. Let's do this.
But first, a quick question for our listeners. Honestly, we wish know how many of you have walked into a supermarket and felt lost? Not because of the layout, but because of the language. You couldn't find the right word to ask for help. You didn't know what section was called what. You just grabbed something and hoped for the best. If that sounds like you, stay with us. Because in the next 13 minutes, you will have the vocabulary, the phrases, and the confidence to shop anywhere in the English-speaking world. Let's go. Okay, Jake, before we start our virtual shopping trip, let me ask you something. What makes supermarket vocabulary hard for English learners?
Honestly, there's so much of it. The sections have names, the containers have names, even the way you pay has its own words.
Exactly. And unlike a textbook conversation, a real supermarket moves fast. You need to ask where something is, understand the answer, and keep moving.
Right? Nobody is going to wait while you translate in your head for 30 seconds.
Exactly. So, what we're going to do today is build your mental map of the supermarket in English. We are going to walk through it together, section by section, phrase by phrase. So, next time you walk through those automatic doors, your brain already knows the layout in English.
I love that. A mental map, like a Google Maps, but for vocabulary.
Exactly. And the first thing you need when you arrive, before you even pick up one item, is the right container. And this is where most learners make their very first mistake.
Oh, is this the basket versus cart thing?
Exactly that. And it's about to change everything you know about shopping in English. Here's the first big thing every learner gets wrong. When you walk into a supermarket, there are two things you can use to carry your groceries. One is a shopping cart. That is the big one with 4 wheels. You push it in front of you. In British English, we also call it a trolley. The other is a shopping basket. That is the small one you carry with your arm. Two completely different objects. Two completely different words. And knowing which one to ask for and what it is called is your very first supermarket skill. Let me show you exactly how to use both in real conversation. Okay, so you walk in, you grab a cart or a basket, and now you need to find things. Supermarkets are divided into sections. Each section has a name. Let's go through the main ones.
Okay, I know produce, that's the fruit and vegetables, right?
Perfect. Yes, the produce section or the fruit and vegetable section is usually at the front of the store. It's where you find fresh fruits and vegetables. Apples, bananas, carrots, tomatoes.
Okay, and I know dairy, that's milk and cheese and yogurt.
Exactly. The dairy section is usually at the back of the store because it needs to be refrigerated. It's cold back there.
Yes, very cold.
Next up, the bakery section. This is where you find fresh bread, rolls, pastries, cakes. The bakery always smells amazing.
Oh yes, that's the dangerous section for me. Like, I always buy things that are not on my list. Um,
Ha, same. Now, the meat counter or the meat section. This is where you find chicken, beef, pork, fish. Often there's a person working behind the counter who can help you.
and if I want something specific, like 2 chicken breasts, I ask that person.
Exactly. You walk up and say, "Excuse me, can I have 2 chicken breasts, please?" And they will help you.
That's so much better than just grabbing things and hoping for the best. Uh,
Right. And then we have the aisles. Those are the long pathways between the shelves. Canned goods, cereals, pasta, cleaning products. Each aisle usually has a number and a sign telling you what's there.
so if I can't find something, I can look at the aisle signs.
Yes, and you can ask a store employee. Here's the key phrase: "Excuse me, where can I find the pasta?" And they will tell you. It is in aisle 4 or it is next to the cereal.
Simple and polite, I like it.
Now, here is the part that trips up even intermediate learners. You know what you want. You know where it is. But then you have to say how much of it you need. And in English, the way we count groceries is very specific. We do not just say, "Give me bread." We say, "Give me a loaf of bread." We do not say, "Give me eggs." We say, "Give me a dozen eggs." The container, the packaging, the unit, they all matter. And once you know the system, it sounds completely natural and professional. This is what I call the quantity code. Let's crack the quantity code. In English, we pair the food item with a container word or a unit word. Listen carefully.
Okay, like a carton of milk.
Yes, a carton of milk. The carton is the container. A carton of orange juice. A carton of soup. Carton for liquids in a box shape.
What about a bottle?
A bottle of water. A bottle of olive oil. A bottle of ketchup. Bottle for liquids in a glass or plastic bottle.
I know a can of soup, a can of beans.
Perfect. A can or a tin in British English for things like beans, tomatoes, fish. A can of tuna. A can of tomatoes.
What about bread? You said a loaf of bread.
Exactly. A loaf of bread. Loaf is the word for a whole bread, the big block you slice. And if you want just one slice, that's a slice of bread.
A slice of cake, too.
Yes, a slice of cake, a slice of cheese, a slice of pizza. Anything you cut.
So what about eggs? You mentioned a dozen.
A dozen eggs means 12 eggs. Half a dozen is 6. Most supermarkets sell eggs by the dozen.
And if I want just a few pieces of fruit, like 4 apples,
You just say the number, 4 apples. Or a bag of apples if they're pre-packaged. A bag of carrots, a bag of salad,
what about a bunch, like bananas?
a bunch of bananas, yes. A bunch means a cluster, things that are together naturally. A bunch of grapes, a bunch of asparagus.
This is so useful. I feel like I've been guessing at grocery stores my whole life. Um,
And now you have the quantity code. Let me give you the quick test you can always use. Ask yourself, what is it packaged in, or how is it naturally grouped? That gives you the word. Right. You have your cart full of groceries. You know every section. You know every container word. Now comes the final challenge, and the part most learners completely avoid practicing: the checkout. This is where you talk to a real person, pay for everything, and maybe even have a short conversation. And I have seen people abandon full shopping carts because they were too nervous to face the checkout. After what we're about to practice together, that will never be you again. Okay, you walk up to the checkout. There are 2 types: a regular checkout for many items, and an express checkout or self-checkout for fewer items, usually 10 or less.
The self-checkout is where you scan everything yourself, right? Um,
Exactly. But let's practice the cashier checkout because that's where the real conversation happens. You put your items on the conveyor belt. That's the moving flat surface that carries your items to the cashier.
the cashier is the person at the register, yes. Uh,
Yes? And they will often say one of three things to start the conversation. Ready?
ready.
They might say, did you find everything okay? And you can answer, yes, thank you. Or actually, I was looking for pasta, but I couldn't find it.
Oh, that's a real question, not just a greeting. Uh,
Exactly. Then they scan your items and give you your total. They will say, your total is $24.50, or that comes to $32.
and I say, can I pay by card?
Yes, you can say, can I pay by card? Or I'll pay with cash. Or do you accept contactless? That means tap to pay with your phone or card.
What if they ask if I have a loyalty card?
Great question. A loyalty card, also called a reward card or club card, gives you discounts. The cashier might say, do you have a rewards card? And you can say, no, I don't. Or, yes, here it is.
And at the end, they often ask about bags.
Yes, they might say, would you like a bag? Or did you bring your own bags? Many supermarkets charge for bags now. You can say, yes, one bag, please. Or, no, I have my own.
And then receipt.
They will either hand you the receipt automatically or ask, would you like your receipt? And you can say, yes, please. Or, no, thank you. And then you are done. The whole transaction in natural English.
That is so much cleaner than what I was doing before.
Okay, Jake. Let's do a full supermarket simulation. Imagine you just arrived at the checkout. I am the cashier.
Okay, let me put my items on the belt. I have a loaf of bread, a dozen eggs, a carton of milk, a bag of carrots, and 2 cans of soup.
Hi there. Did you find everything okay today?
Yes, thank you. Everything was easy to find. Uh,
Great. Do you have a rewards card with us?
I don't have one. No, sorry. Um,
No problem at all. Your total today comes to $18.40.
great. I'll pay by card, please.
Of course. Just tap your card on the reader when you're ready.
Done. Perfect.
Would you like a bag today?
Yes, please. Just one bag. Thank you.
Here you go, and here's your receipt. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much. You too.
Jake, you used every single phrase perfectly and naturally. Rewards card, pay by card, just one bag. That is real fluency.
I didn't even think about it. I was just shopping.
That is exactly the goal. You are not thinking about rules. You are thinking about your groceries, and the English is just happening. Okay, let's lock this in. Jake, give me the 3 things every supermarket conversation needs.
Number 1, know your sections. Produce, dairy, bakery, meat counter, aisles. Number 2, know your containers. A loaf, a dozen, a carton, a can, a bag, a bunch. Number 3, know your checkout phrases. Pay by card, rewards card, can I have a bag?
Flawless. And the bonus rule?
Always be polite. Excuse me. Please. Thank you. It makes every conversation better.
100%. Small words, huge difference in how you come across. Listeners, here is your challenge this week. Go to the comments right now and write your shopping list in English. At least 5 items and use the container words. Like a carton of milk, a bag of apples, a loaf of bread. We will read every list and tell you if your containers are right.
And if this episode helped you feel more confident at the supermarket, please subscribe to English Glow Up. We have so many more everyday English situations to conquer together.
So many. Until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, and remember, you belong in every conversation, even at the checkout.
Bye, everyone.
See you in the next episode.